I heard your interview and you said that you used to think of yourself as like a free floating person, and then you realized you really like structure. And I was like, this woman's for me. I really appreciate someone who's going to have a methodical approach to things, because something like social media for business, where I feel overwhelmed by it going in, like I know that I can learn all these things, but if I feel overwhelmed going in, I'm going to feel frustrated really quickly. So I really wanted a straightforward approach, like someone who's going to approach it systematically. Mm-hmm. So that would like calm down my feeling of overwhelm. Mm-hmm. And that's what really, and also you said, just put in 10 to 15 minutes a day. And I thought, I can do that. Though it's not true, I haven't done it, but I thought, okay, this could be doable. The coaching calls of yours that I've been on, I'm like, oh, I actually really understand this already. It's just that I think I didn't. Like, not that I know everything by far, but if I have some basic confidence of like, oh yeah, I already figured that out by myself, then it makes me feel like I can learn these other things. I can learn to use analytics. I can get better about checking in every day with my accounts. I can just look at it as part of what I do and not as like this big obstacle. So like the way that you approach things, which is so like, you know, this is a necessity. You can build slowly. You don't have to do everything at once. It's really the long game. Like that whole approach that you have is perfect match for me. Like that's what I need to hear like all the time. I need like a recording of Andrea in my head going like, just one little step today. That's it. I even though I haven't done anything in the LinkedIn challenge, it comes back to the little tiny bit, right? Like I know you're giving us like little tiny things to do every day, and the accumulation of those things are what's going to build more mastery for me. So that's the challenge, like the LinkedIn challenge. And I know that's inside of the school. I like that it like there's a tech section of, you know, tech hacks, because that is often a place where I get tripped up, like, oh, I'm going to do this thing, and then, oh wait, you have to learn this tech thing first, and then I can really go off the deep end and be like, I can't do it. But I feel like I have some guidance, and I'm like, okay, no, I can do it. I just have to like sit down for 10 or 15 minutes and just listen, and then I can figure it out. And that, you know, that goes for everything there. I feel like when I go in there, I'm like, no, there's going to be an answer in here. And the one thing that I did do was hire a VA to help me, because I realized that I wasn't going to learn all these things by myself in the time that I needed to get them up and going. I think there, even though I haven't been in the school so much, the workshops, the masterminds, the webinars that I did with you, like those things have stuck with me. And that means a lot to me, that I can have like these little bits of wisdom or like best practices for social media. So out of that, I did have someone go on LinkedIn for me. I did have someone post to LinkedIn for me and think about, okay, you don't have to do everything yourself. You don't have to learn everything yourself, but just have someone in there every day doing something, and then circle back when you can. You know, it's a work in progress. It's not where I want it to be yet. I think it's that I feel good that I've had so much content go up when I feel so overwhelmed everywhere else. You know, and part of that is coming out of like, just do a little bit every day, like just do a couple of posts a day. Maybe you don't do it yourself, but someone else does it for you. And then think about like in the long term, you're going to be able to come back and pick this up in a more organic way to me.